Hi guys, today what we're going to talk about is holiday blues, and I thought I'd put together a quick little video on how to survive the holiday blues. Now, a lot of times at this time of year, November, December, we are in full holiday mode, whatever holiday you're celebrating. And as I've said in my previous video about holiday stress, is we get really caught up in the, what holiday party are you going to, who's getting what gift, where are we going, what are we doing, what kind of gifts are we buying, and all of those things. And we get caught up in the what ifs or the schedule, as opposed to just being in the moment and really focusing on what the meaning of the holidays mean to you and or your family. And a lot of times, even though we think the holidays can represent happiness and joy and family time and connectedness, for some people what it means is stress, sadness, grief, loss, and feeling alone or isolated. And so what I wanted to do is really talk about what happens if you're experiencing those feelings. And I was recently reading an article in Psychology Today that even talked about how there's an increase of stress surrounding the holidays. So this is not just something that people talk about, it's real. It's, we do get sad at times that we're supposed to, or at least the commercials tell us that we should be happy. So let's talk about what to do if we are experiencing sadness, loneliness, isolation, and a significant grief or loss. And I have some steps I want to go through with you guys. First of all, what I want you to do, so step one is identify what sort of things that you do for yourself that are nurturing and restorative and even participating in self-love. So what's that even mean? What is self-care? And go back and watch my video, but I'm going to give you a short answer right now. Self-care is anything we do that we can take care of ourselves, that helps us feel or experience joy, or where we can just kind of stop and breathe for a minute. Healthy distractions are things that we do that fuel us, not take away from us. So underneath self-care, what I would say is, what are we doing for exercise? And exercise doesn't mean we have to go out and run a marathon. It's, maybe when I'm out at the mall, I'm gonna do a couple laps before I go into any shops. Or maybe in the morning, when I get out of bed, I'm gonna do some push-ups or sit-ups. Or it is, I'm gonna go for a 3-mile run, or I'm gonna go hit the gym. But what are we doing in terms of exercise or activity that really fuels our body? Because that helps us feel better, as well as, what we're eating. If we're eating healthier foods, we're just naturally gonna feel better, as opposed to eating all the sugar that we like to eat at the holidays. So reduce the amount of, junk food or cookies that we're eating, and eat something healthier that fuels your body, as well as alcohol. I know that people want to drink more over the holidays, especially when they're feeling sad. They want that to be an unhealthy distraction, but what I would say is, as you know, alcohol only fuels the sadness or depression, so limit your alcohol intake. So again, in your mind, what you want to think is self-care. What are the things that I'm doing that are healthy for me, that fuel my body, that help me through this difficult time in my life? With self-care, besides exercise, there are other ways to take care of yourself. As I've discussed in the previous videos, it's taking deep breaths in the morning, at lunchtime, and at nighttime, keeping a journal, listening to your favorite songs, being out in nature, going to an art museum, creating new experiences, or cultivating that feeling of aliveness. All of those things are good, especially when we're experiencing the holiday blues, or just blues or sadness in general. So, self-care, I know, is a broad topic, but these little things, exercise, eating right, avoiding alcohol, just taking deep breaths, journaling, listening to music, those are all good ways to create some self-care to help you feel better about what you're going through, or just helping you through it, one step, one day at a time, or in your life. And The other thing, so like step 2 would be to reach out to your friends or family, people that love and care for you. Even when you're feeling really sad, what you want to do sometimes is just isolate and, pull the covers up over your head. Don't do that. Reach out. It's okay to tell people that you're struggling. As I've said before, it's always good to ask for help. And even if you don't want to call a friend or family member, call a local therapist and talk to someone. We are here to help, and the people that love you in your life, they want to know how they can help you. You are not a burden, so don't think that. Think that if the people that love you and care for you and support you every day, they do want to either be able to give you a hug or talk to you over the phone and express how they can be there for you. So that's step 2, reach out to your loved ones. The third step is create some new holiday traditions of your own. Even this year, if you're spending some time on your own during the holiday season, think about what are some good traditions that you like to create for yourself that help you attach a good memory or a moment of joy to the holiday season. So whatever that might be for you. And kind of a subsection to this is a lot of times the holidays make us think about our loved ones that we've lost that have died this past year. And what I want to say is, please feel your grief. Don't stuff them. Walk through your grief. Remember the person that you have lost, and also create a way to honor them. I think it's important that when we're going through the first holiday without the person that we love, whether it's through death or a breakup, we can find a way to if it's a breakup, we want to find a way to honor ourselves and take care of ourselves and provide us with some self-love. If it's a death, what we want to do is honor those memories or honor that person, whether it's going to visit them at their resting place or pulling up some pictures. And I understand that might be hard, but it's a connection to that person that you're missing, and it's a way that you honor your experience with them. It's okay to grieve, and it's also okay to take care of yourself, and also to find moments of joy even in the holiday spirit, even in the holiday times. The last thing is have some fun. Again, and this kind of goes with creating new traditions. Find some ways to have fun and participate in joy during the holiday season. Again, I know, especially if we've lost someone, it can feel really heavy, and maybe we want to cry every day. And what I'll say is, when we can find ways to kind of nurture ourselves and participate in some fun or joy, that's a really good thing to do for yourself. And you're finding the balance of honoring your grief as well as creating new experience of joy that help you take care of yourself. So with whatever you're going through in the holiday season, remember to stop and breathe, be in the present moment, take some time for yourself that's nurturing and restorative, and find your joy. All right, have a great day and happy holiday season. Please like and subscribe to my channel for weekly videos all about relationships.